Hey there, and welcome in, welcome in. My name is Kat, and I will be the one doing your makeup for tonight. Before we get into it, what is the occasion for the makeup look tonight? Okay, kind of what I figured. You're getting your makeup done for New Year's Eve. You have a party to go to tonight, and you want to look cute. Totally understand. Did you have a specific look in mind that you were trying to achieve? Okay, so you had a look in mind, but after seeing my makeup, you were wondering if I could recreate this one for you? Yeah, that's no problem at all. We can definitely do that for you. But before we get into that, I do want to ask you just a few questions. So first off, as far as your skin goes, would you say your skin is more dry or oily? A little bit more on the dry side? Okay, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. So I won't use anything that's too drying. We can put on a little bit of moisturizer before we get started too. But as far as the look goes, I mean, obviously the eyes are gonna look pretty much the same, but did you have a preference on if you wanted it to look more dewy, to look more matte, anything like that? Okay, so you like a more matte look during winter? Me too, no worries. Okay, I think I know what products I would like to use on you based on, the things that you just told me. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna go grab those products and I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I believe I grabbed everything that I'm going to need for your makeup look today. So like I said, first, I think I'm gonna pop on like a little bit of a moisturizer just to, help your skin and have that nice skincare going before we put on any makeup. So this is the one that I'm gonna be using on you. This is the Aveda Tula Sara wedding mask. So I know it says it's a mask, but it's pretty much just like a thick moisturizer, and it's so amazing if you have dry skin. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this. And just a little bit. And I'm going to just rub that in and just apply that to your face. Perfect. All right. Okay, now that we have that nice and applied, I just want to let you know that I kind of tend to switch around from like eyes to face a lot, so it might look crazy during the middle of it, but trust me, at the end of this, it will look amazing. Okay, so first I'm gonna go in with this primer here. This is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dewy Primer. So I really like this because one, it's gonna give your skin a little bit of dew and shine, but it's very sticky, which is gonna help your makeup stay on like all night. So I'm gonna put this on, just a little bit of that, and rub it between my fingers again. And I'm gonna just press this into your skin. So press, 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 press and swish, press and swish, press and swish. A little bit down the nose. Alright. Make sure I get everything. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Now that I have the primer on, I like to personally go in with concealer first, just because I feel like personally this is just how I feel as a makeup artist, that it just looks so much more natural when you do a lighter concealer in the places you want to highlight, and then do your foundation afterwards. It looks more natural in my opinion. So this is the primer, the concealer I'm gonna use on you today. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. So I'm just gonna use this a little bit under your eyes here, chin, a little bit on the forehead, and a little bit just like on the nose, you know, just kind of in the middle of the face, I guess you would say. So let me go ahead and just apply that. Down the nose, a little bit on the chin, and a little bit on the forehead. And I like to do a little tiny bit on the corners of the nose too. Okay. Alright. And to blend that all in, I'm just going to use this brush. This is by It Cosmetics. This is my favorite brush for concealer. So let me just go ahead and blend that in. Under the eyes. Get a little bit in the inner corner highlight. Other eye. Inner corner a little bit. Forehead. Okay, and chin. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now for foundation, just grab it. I thought we can try something. This is become a very popular product recently, and we actually had a little sample pack left in the back that I figured you could take home and, you know, kind of practice a little bit more and see if you like it. But this is what it looks like. This is the Tom Ford, what is this? The Tom Ford Soft Matte Foundation? Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. Now it comes with these different shades that you can try. If you don't have a shade that you think would match, you can always kind of mix these together to kind of get the shade that you need. But let me see. I think based on this, I want to say fawn would look really good on you. So we will try that out and see how you like that, okay? So let me just get this open right quick. Alright, my love, I got that foundation open, and I'm just going to take this NYX brush. It's a very dense, flat, angled kind of brush. I personally really like this. I feel like it really buffs into the skin really well. I've always been kind of like a sponge person for a while, but I don't know, recently I've been liking brushes. That's not really important or the point, but let's try this foundation. So I'm just gonna dip a little bit into that and apply this to your skin and really buff it in. I think this foundation looks absolutely amazing. I think it matches you perfectly. Yes, and what I love about this is that this foundation, it's a soft matte, so it doesn't look like super dry. It just kind of looks like your skin basically, but it blurs any imperfections. I love it so much. It is expensive, I will say, but in my opinion, it is so worth it. It is what I'm wearing today as well, so. Alright. Looks good. Now, before I go any further, if you could just take a look in the mirror, let me know what you think about that color, if you feel like it matches you and everything. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. As long as you're okay with that, we can continue. Alright, awesome. Okay. So I think I'm gonna, again, like I said, I like to move around. I think we're gonna go ahead and do your brows and the eyes, and then we'll come back and finish the rest of the face after, okay? So, let's see. Now for your brows, I personally love the Benefit products. This is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and this is in number 5. And I just thought that this color would be perfect for you because it's a nice deep brown with a cool underbase in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill your brows in with this, and let me just get my spoolie really quick, brush your brows a little bit. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And then I'm just gonna fill these in just to make them sharper and just a little bit more full looking. Get the tail. Perfect. This one. Alrighty. Okay. That looks good. Go ahead and I'm gonna give them a little brush again. And this one as well. Okay. And to set those, I am going to be using the Benefit 24-hour Brow Setter. This is just like a clear gel that you can put on your brows, and it's going to help them stay in place the entire night. So I like to say that it's like hairspray, but for your brows. So, okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and brush this through your brows. Just kind of set those brows in place. And this one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, that is good. I guess now I am going to go ahead and start with your eyeshadow. So first we are going to go in with this. This is the Jeffree Star Orgy palette, and I absolutely love this palette. It has some beautiful, beautiful matte browns, and which is what I used on my eyes. And so we're gonna go ahead and use this for yours. This is kind of what it looks like. Beautiful. Got a little bit on my finger, but that's all right. But yeah, so for this look, we are gonna go ahead and let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go in with a little bit of a fluffy brush here, and I am gonna be using this shade here called Safe Sex, so, which is what you should be doing tonight. just in case. You never know. If anything extra happens. But, okay. Close your eyes. Okay. And I'm just gonna kind of blend this into the crease and a little bit above the crease as well. Beautiful. And again, other eye. Alright. A little bit more. And yeah, looks good. I am gonna take just a wee bit of a smaller brush. I think I'm gonna just use this one. Get a little bit more of that color. And I'm gonna do it under your eyes as well, so. Okay. Just kind of smoke it out a little bit, you know? Okay, perfect. Now, I think, what did I do? Oh yes, I went after that and use this shade right here called Money Shot, and we're just gonna focus that right on this outer corner. And I'm just gonna use the same brush. Okay, close your eye again. Okay. That's looking amazing. Let me do this eye. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, and a little bit underneath, under here. Not all the way across like the other one, just a little bit on the edges there. Okay. And I think I'm gonna go back in with this brush again as well. Just really kind of buff it. So it's all just kind of like a seamless blend. Okay, that looks amazing. Okay, now for the star of the show, which is the glitter. This is actually something new to me, and I really wanted to play with it. And it is this one right here. It's kind of small, kind of hard to see, but this is the Danessa Myricks Beauty, and this is like a infinite chrome flakes. It's like a, I don't even know how to describe what this is, but it's basically like, from what the description says, it's a multi-chrome gel for eyes and face. So it's basically like a, almost like a foil kind of glitter, but it's absolutely beautiful. Let me give you guys a closer look. Not sure if you can really see it, but it is so beautiful, and it's just, every time you look at it in a different angle, it like changes, and so it's absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna use that on you. Let me just get a brush. Go ahead and use this one. We're just gonna get a little bit of that. A little bit goes a long way with this, and we'll put that all on the inner lid. So go ahead and close your eyes. Okay. Oh my goodness, it is so beautiful on you. Absolutely stunning. A little bit on the inner corner as well. Okay, get a little bit more for the other eye now. And inner corner as well. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay. Now we got the shadow, we got the glitter. think it's best to say it is time for some liner. Did you want to do liner? You do? Okay. I feel like you can't do a complete look like this without liner. Did you want to do like just like on the lid, or do you want a little bit of a wing like me? A wing? I got you. Okay. So for liner, I swear I'm not like a Benefit salesman or anything, but I have the Benefit liner as well. I just really like their stuff, mainly brows and the eyeliner, and some of their mascaras too. But this is the roller lash liner, or the roller liner, and this is in black, so I'm just gonna use this to create your wing. Okay, close your eyes. Okay. Little wing here. Perfect. This eye now. It's always so weird here. Okay. And then the wing. Perfect. Okay. Now, next would be mascara or lashes. Did you want to do lashes today? No? Are you sure? Not really a lash type? I understand. They can be kind of annoying, poking you in the eyes and whatnot, and you want to be comfortable, so that's fine. We can do a nice mascara. So, let me see. Where is the mascara? Here it is. Okay. So, for mascara, I picked out this one. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I picked this out because it's very good for thickening and also lengthening the lashes. So I thought this would be a really good mascara in general, but definitely if you're not gonna wear lashes. So okay, let's go ahead and get into that. And then go ahead and just blink, 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 blink. Perfect. Other eye. Blink, 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 blink. Okay. And then underneath, shimmy, 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 and pull down. Shimmy, 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 pull down. Perfect. Okay. Now that the eyes are done, I think again I'm gonna just go in with the rest of the face. Now, because this foundation is like a matte foundation, you don't really have to set it. At least I didn't set mine. If you want me to set it, I totally can. You're fine without it? Okay, yeah, and it makes it less cakey as well, so without all that like powder and stuff. But we are going to use a little bit of powder for bronzer and blush and highlights. So let me just grab that next. So for like bronzer or contour or whatever you want to call it, I figured we can use this one. This is the Lorac Contour Pro. I absolutely love this. I think the colors are really nice. They don't make you look too orange or anything like that. They're actually very cool toned, which I enjoy. But let me show you, let you take a look and you tell me what you think of these colors. What do you think? These are okay? I think for your tone and complexion, we should probably use the medium one. Okay, good. All right. And for that, I'm gonna just be using this brush here. This is, I think, like an Eco Tools. It's a Cover Complex brush, but I personally like to use it for like bronzer or contour because it has a nice just shape to it, you know. So let me just dip in there, get off any extra, and carve out those cheekbones. Okay, beautiful. Okay, and I like to do it a little bit on the forehead. Bring it down here, kind of connect it a little bit. And same thing, other side. Come up here at the forehead, connect it, and then a little bit on the jawline, just a tiny bit. Perfect. Okay, and I like to take just the littlest bit on the side of the brush here and carve the nose a little bit. So I do the side of the nose, other side, and I like to do just a little bit on the tip so that way it kind of gives you that little button nose effect. So perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, now for blush, I'm gonna go in with this one. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Party. Quite literally, that is the name. But I think it fits for the occasion. This is the color. Just a beautiful, I feel like every day, it's not going to be too crazy or anything. So, and I'm going to place that like right on top of the bronzer, but I'm also going to kind of go over a little bit of areas where I did the like bronzer up here and maybe a little bit on the nose and chin. Okay, so just go ahead and dip that in. Swish, 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 swish. Okay, this cheek. Swish, 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 swish. Okay, and then up here. I feel like that's the new look, you know. People put blush everywhere nowadays. Okay, a little bit on the nose, tip, tip, tip on the nose. Okay, and then a little tiny bit on the chin here. Perfect. Okay. Lastly, for the face, I'm gonna do a highlight, of course. I figured this one would be a really good one for you. This is the Becca highlight in the shade Opal. It looks a little bit like this. What do you think? Okay, perfect. So let me just find my brush for that. I'm sorry, my desk here is a little bit crazy, but let's go ahead and I'm gonna use this brush to apply that right on the top of those cheekbones. Okay, so okay, other one. I'm gonna do a little bit on the nose, down the bridge, go like this, get the cupid's bow, a little tiny bit on the chin, and a little bit above the brows. I tend to go a little crazy with the highlight, but that's just me. So, okay, highlights done. Let's see, what else do we need? Okay, we need lips and we need setting spray. So really quick, I'm just gonna set your face first, and I'm gonna use this NYX matte finish setting spray, and it has a 16-hour wear, so your makeup is not going nowhere. go ahead and close your eyes. Okay. Put that lid down. Shade your eyes just a little bit. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so for lips, I wanted to give you, of course, the option that I have on, but I wanted to give you a second option as well in case you wanted to do something a little bit different. So I have this one, which is the one that I have on. This is Charlotte Tilbury, I believe, and this is in the color or shade name Pillow Talk, and this is just a little sample, but let me just show you that color right quick. I think it's honestly such a beautiful, perfect nude shade. And this is a matte, like a soft matte lip as well. So we have that, which again is what I'm wearing on my lips. But if you wanted to do something different, I also have these. These are also mattes. These are liquid lipsticks, both from NARS. I have this one in the shade Save the Queen, which is a little bit more like a pinkish purple, and then I have this one which is called Wild Night, which is like a really deep purple. Very liquidy going on, but both of them set beautifully and will not go anywhere. This is what they look like. What I also like to do with these ones is I actually like to kind of do an ombre lip a lot of the times with these, where I will line my lips with this darker one and then fill it in with this lighter one, and it creates such a beautiful ombre. But again, it's completely up to you. I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of options for lips. Well, what are you thinking? Okay, so you like Pillow Talk. That's okay. That's okay. I know the other colors I picked out are a little bit more bold, but Pillow Talk is absolutely beautiful. So let me go ahead and get that, and then go ahead and just kind of do like a slightly open pouty lip, kind of like this. Perfect. Okay. Beautiful. Alrighty. Go ahead and just. Alright, my love, your makeup look is now complete. You look absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for coming in and seeing me. I hope you have an amazing night, and please come back and see me soon, okay? Alright. Bye, love.